And back. My PC literally completely crashed. It just completely crashed. I don't know what the fuck happened. And here's the thing. Literally, this morning, before I even started streaming, my PC actually crashed 3 times in a row, twice upon boot up. So it's not going on. I'm not sure what's going on, but I'm thinking that there's something wrong with the RAM sticks. Seem okay. RAM 6 also is just, it seems that RAM 6 are seem okay. But I feel like something is going on. Make sure I have everything I need. It's necessary. Alright. There we go. But yeah. My PC literally crashed. Alright. Campaigns. Let's resume. Alright.
Who's the man? Good one! Now in session! Here comes more! Ah! Hit! Dance! Over here! Stay on target! Make him count! Nice one! Over here! Back me up! Ow, man! Bingo! Elbow! Give me an keep it up! Firing! Ow!
Alright.
They're everywhere! Over here! I see him!
Go, 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 go.
He's running! What the? More of them!
Alright.
Let's do it!
But yeah. But where is? Babe, I found someone who likes pro wrestling. Ooh, really? Nice. I want to see wrestle, no color shading. Kanji for each card, since Japanese. I'm a Japanese art. Yeah, I've actually been trying to learn Japanese, but it's been quite actually difficult for me to get the concept down. I'm still at the beginner level.
Dance! Way to go! Whoa! see him! What the? Ooh, baby! This is bad.
How did I run myself over?
Oh, man! No running!
Seriously? What is going on? Was Fatal Error I'm using the original graphics. What do you mean that? Oh my fucking god. I want to learn. When to stop. Ooh. Can I need to start? What the fuck? Air 35 anti-cheat accessories. I need to figure out what the fuck is going on here. ANG failed to crusade resources, someone else holding a handle to them. It's recommended to check your antivirus program. I already did. I made sure. It should not that be the case. The system reboot should resolve it. System reboot? Bitch, my PC fucking crashed. The fuck you mean system reboot? What do you mean? I'm playing single player. What the fuck you mean easy? It's fucking Steam. It's fucking Steam. Are you fucking kidding me? Nah. Nope. I don't understand. I don't fucking understand. It's fucking Steam. It's fucking Steam. Hold on. I gotta figure out what's going on here. Steam is not responding. What the fuck? What the fuck? Steam is crashing! What the fuck? What the fuck is going with my RAM sticks? I was in the middle of checking Steam on PC, seeing what the fuck? Validate the game files, maybe? Validate the game files? I can't even open the game. Hold on. Settings. Properties. We need to install everything before opening the game? Hold up. Okay, so I had to. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. So I have to go into Steam. I have to go into the game set into the properties of the game inside Steam, and I have to disable anti-cheat for me to even play the game. I don't fucking. What the fuck? What the fuck? That is fuck. Wait a minute. So that's why my PC isn't crashing? Okay, I know the other things my PC been crashing because some various issues, but like anti-cheat is crashing my PC too? Nah, Microsoft. This is your game. You gotta fix this shit. You can't have anti-cheat crashing the entire PC. You can't be having that happen. No. Holy shit. I didn't expect. What the fuck? I didn't expect that. So, what I'm having to do is basically download the rest of the files for the entirety of Halo, and making sure that anti-cheat is disabled. So I am just nah. Nah, 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 nah. You can't be doing this, Microsoft. I can't be having to make sure that the anti-cheat is disabled so I can even stream the game. I feel bad for people who have been playing online competitive games, having the PC crash and then anti-cheat enabling because whatever the fuck update Steam did fucked up the game's anti-cheat too. Imagine this: Steam updates, and now and then next thing you know, you can no longer play any of your online competitive multiplayer games or even online games that require online functionality as well. That is fucked. But yeah. I want to really get back into Halo. But until then, I actually... Oh, fuck. Anywho, how long is it gonna be taking to... It's gonna take a while. So let's get comfy, unfortunately. Oh, yeah. Babe, sorry once. Hmm? Mwah! 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 Mm. Zai is a cutie. Zai is a cutie. No, Zai, you're a cutie. Dork. Why? Aww. No. Oh, the cat girl is 9. She's a cutie. Anywho, how long did it take you for 50%? You know what? Even though I really want to get back into Halo immediately, we're gonna have to watch him ET reactions for a minute while everything is downloading. It sucks. It really does. But yeah, that is what I'm having to do. Hi, welcome. So, unfortunately, what you missed, Alter, is my PC crashed, and then I had to reboot everything, reboot stream, whatnot. I tried to get back into Halo. Halo says, "Oh, anti-cheat was triggered. Figure out yourself." So what I found out I had to do is I had to go into Steam. I had to go to into Steam, the game properties for Halo Master Chief Collection, and disable the anti-cheat. There's a button you have to disable, which is the anti-cheat. Well, it's not like a button, but you have to switch from the launcher from Halo Master Chief Collection to Halo Master Chief Collection, disable anti-cheat. So yeah, yeah, that's what you missed, and I am. Here's the thing: I managed to get to, I think it was about an hour about 2 hours in the game before the game crashed, which sucks ass. Sucks so much ass, but yeah. Ooh. But yeah. Okay, oh, it's still updating shit. It's still updating shit. Channel points, mod pro Disney. What the fuck? Mod poll? Your voice is cute. Wow! My voice is... Wow! How can you think my voice is cute? Our chat cute. Dismiss. Our chat cuties. Yes. Yes, I think chat are cuties. I think chat are cuties. Hey, you're just cute. Oh. Really? You think I'm cute? You think I'm cute? Even with my tail swinging? Praise her till she exists. Oh no. Oh, chat is challenging me to a cute off. Okay, let's see. Let's see how long it lasts. All right, chat. Babe, why would I want to kiss you? What? I. You got me there. You got me there. Now kiss. Okay, Zai, let me kiss you. Mwah. You did ask for a kiss. I gave you a kiss. All right here. Right, come here. Mwah. Here you go. All places get kisses. Babe, you broke. I can't. I mean, good. Good. There we go. Hopefully it doesn't crash. I wonder now. Can I just... Ooh, babe. Yes, yeah, I know you do. I need to use the restroom real quick. Be right back. I'm back, chat. I'm back. There we go. On the same as with my GF law, she gets super bad. I think she. Wait, what? I'm thinking making her. No. Oh my god. Okay, I know I make a lot of jokes on stream. Oh no, don't give chat ideas. Hopefully this is good. I disabled the anti-cheat, so should be good.
That's the best you can do.
Alright. They're in the tower. Alright. Wart. Yes, wart indeed. Chat clear had ideas, we're just saying out loud. Oh no. But for now, my head's cooked. Alright. Bye, guys. Sorry about the doing that, making your brain melt. Oh. I think I think I just single-handedly cooked Zai's brain with that stunt. Alright. Okay, we got it. Okay. Alright. Alright.
Search the interior of those structures before we...
Alright. Hey, yo, Master Chief moans?
Keep it up! Lots of them over here!
Search the interior of those structures before we leave.
I can take her. Alright.
I've called for an evac.
Roger that. Marines! Assemble for evac! Pronto! All quiet!
Alright, let's go. Yeah. Alright.
Cut it out! Move! Can't stop him! Light bulb! Ow, man! Grenade! Oh! We're all gonna die! Firing! I was never trained for this! Run!
Alright. No! I had to.
Clear! Firing!
What the fuck? I do.
How'd that feel?
I had to. Alright, gotta pass this.
Where'd they go? Stay back! Keep it up, bro.
420, nice. All right.
That's the last of them. Roger that. I'm on my way.
New traffic on the Covenant BattleNet. I found Captain Keyes. He's being held on a Covenant cruiser, the Truth and Reconciliation, the ship I disabled before we abandoned the Autumn. The Truth and Reconciliation touched down on a desert plateau roughly 300 kilometers upspin.
All right, let's go.
There's our ride. Get aboard and let's get out of here.
Welcome aboard, Master Chief. Ready for touchdown.
Come on. Come on. There we go. We finally finished it. Ah.
Move out, Lieutenant, and then we'll need your help on a rescue mission.
Oh my goodness. Ooh. The truth and reconciliation. So we're gonna end it off here.
The enemy has captured Captain Keyes and are holding him.
Let's save and quit. Alright. Alright, so... Okay, I'm gonna... quit the desktop here. Switch to... channel real quick. Alright. Yeah. And... we're going to be... doing... Huh? Aldor! You cheered bits? Thank you. You didn't need to do that. But thank you. Well, really, thank you. Thank you. This is the first time anyone actually donated biddies. I should create something for the biddies specifically, but yeah. But thank you. Thank you. Holy shit. Well, holy shit, you actually donated biddies. You actually donated biddies. Thank you. Alright, I'm gonna switch to just chatting. We'll be going to YouTube reactions. But yeah. Holy shit. Thank you. I give you hugs. Thank you. But ooh. Okay. Okay, that. I guess on the positive note, we got biddies. Anyway, holy shit. Thank you. And let me pull up some YouTube. Pull up some YouTube real quick. But yeah. YouTube. There you go, thank you. I didn't expect that. And you're gonna disconnect the controller. Oops. Wait. 80 biddies? Aldor, what are you doing? Thank you for the biddies. Oh, holy shit. Aldor, what are you doing? At the very least, Aldor, on the plus side, now you'll see your username in the once again. Starting BRB and ending stream ending for the leaderboard. Myself, I mean giving you biddies. Myself, I mean giving yourself. Is that your goal, to see yourself on the leaderboard? Oh, that's okay. I almost knocked that over. But holy shit. You didn't need to do that. Anywho. YouTube reactions. Also, thank you for... Thank you for... There's a stream there for you too. Song's First Life? Oh yeah, Oh! I think I've ever seen it. I see one and two magic. Why internet? Why your internet is legally required? Terrible. What? Okay, that's something. Hey, shut down Steam real quick. Steam. Alright. What the fuck is going? Oh no, don't tell me. Hold on real quick. Okay, so I actually prepared for this scenario to happen because I'm starting to get migraine auras, and I already have an anti-nausea meds, so hopefully they start kicking in soon. But yeah. Yeah. Oh, holy shit. Control. I gotta do 30 milliliters. Just in case. Just in case. Just in case, so. What did I eat? Oh. Probably the eggs, hot dog, and bagel. Probably a hot dog. Probably that did it. But yeah. What's going on here? Okay. Alright. Resources tab. What the fuck crashed? Uh. Oh shit. Eldor, thank you for the biddies again. Holy shit.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Ooh. Ooh. Oof. What's with the tabs crashing? Hmm. Oh shit. The entire... Nah, something's going... Okay, now I know something's going on with the RAM sticks. It cannot be crashing this easily. My PC was actually going well. Come on, where the fuck is it? Thank you. No. Supposed to be kicking in soon. Thank you, thank you. Hi, Magic Pants. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing okay. Okay, okay. Properties. No, not that one. YouTube, there you go. OBS. Okay, is the amateur supposed to be kicking in or what? Huh? Oh my god, 30 biddies. What are you doing? What are you do? Yeah. Here we go.
Eeny, meeny.
30 titties. 30 titties where? Oh my gosh, I wish. I wish.
Eeny, miny, mo.
Ooh.
Where am I? Okay, no, not doing that.
Oh my gosh. Imagine.
Let's do it to it.
What the fuck?
Where am I? Are you me? Who? Me? You? Me? Is this a trick? What is all this? Oh God, what happened to your look? I don't know what's going on. I was just running through some green hills when I came across this capsule thing full of critters. I'm guessing that weird egg man has been kidnapping them. So I set all the animals free and then I don't know. I was just here. In this dark, cold. Really cold. I mean, do you feel that draft? It's like a chill right in the brain. What is it? I got chilly breath? Something really wrong is happening here. What? You think we're like... Where am I? Dead. I finally made it out of the water. I was chasing the Eggman out of the labyrinth. Oh, yeah. I was just about to reach the surface when... well, I don't know what happened. I just woke up here. Yeah, that's pretty much the story for all of us. So, are we dead?
Well,
That's
yes.
the working theory.
Oh yeah,
Definitely
therapy
more
group.
to it.
Exactly.
Yeah, like, why are there so many of you? Me, us. Are we clones? Yeah, we can't figure that part out. Maybe it's like a time... like a timeline... a timeline... like a timeline split? Timeline?
It's gotta have something to do with the emeralds, right, sirs?
What emeralds?
Sirs?
Out. What was that? We've got to get out of here. There must be a way. But we've tried everything. We all ran as fast as we can. Yeah! That's one thing. We've all tried one thing. Look, none of us really knows how this place works. Where am I? But if we put what's left of our heads together, we've got to figure something out. Ready, go! Build wings out of our quills and clothes. Damn, why don't we wear clothes? Oh, we can trace it. No. First, I really think we've tried everything we can think of now. Doesn't help that we all have the same brains and keep having the same... What if we build wings out of our quills? Ideas. I just know there's some angle we're not... Huh?
Oh, what's going on?
Haven't seen that before. Did someone bring their setup? Why is this here? Dude, why is anything here? That looks like... Is that... Oh yeah, got that. this? Hey, I remember this. Yeah, that was just a bit ago. That was gonna hurt. I don't remember that. Who made this? Didn't he?
Oh no.
Should we turn it off? Is it over? No! Oh, it can do this? I saw his brain! I can stop! It can stop! Look out! Stop! Look out! It can stop!
Shit.
Stop! Stop it! It burns! Stop!
Shit.
Thank
At least we know for sure now.
you. A city? Who's been here? Me. Just make it stop! Make it stop.
Yeah, we've seen enough gruesome death for the day.
No! Wait! Look! I don't think this is any of our deaths. No one here mentioned going to a city. You're right. But if this isn't one of us, then it must be happening right now. All right, new plan. I'm thinking if this screen has a signal to the living world, where am I? Then there has to be a way to contact him, to help him. Maybe we were put here to end this whole cycle. This is how we can keep him alive.
Oh.
Who, me? No, you're dead, pal. Sorry. Dang.
She better. Hold on. I'm sure Brandon can help with that. Oh. Oh no. How do I say this? Chat, your special lollipop pre-order and it's on its way. It's gonna take 5 years to get there. Oh, that is wow. Ooh. All right, all right. Shipping is really slow.
It is interesting that I'm making this video.
I know,
on the day
right?
that Mojang announced that they're removing obfuscation from Java Edition modding. It is good news. It's surprising news. Although it has led to some tinfoil hat speculation that this means that Java Edition is going to be open source in the future and Bedrock Edition is now the main game. I'm not going to go that far. Lately, there's been a lot of finger pointing towards Jeb, and I believe it is finally time that I make this video, especially since there's been a lot of hate pointed towards him. And a lot of it is
Okay, the Emma is kicking in and actually helping me with my nausea. Or not with nausea, but more or less my migraine or thingy. Which is the first signal, which usually means I'm going to puke. But since I took Emma immediately, which is my anti-nausea med, I took care of that quickly.
maybe not justified. Now, I'm not saying that I agree with everything that he says, and it doesn't necessarily mean I agree with what Mojang are doing, because
Alright, let's see here.
now, I'm not saying that I agree with everything that he says, and it doesn't necessarily mean I agree with what Mojang are doing, because I really don't. But I do want to address that one video and that PDF that everyone obviously knows about. Now, here I've built a little redstone contraption. If I press this lever right here, it's going to show a happy face. It's a happy creeper face.
And did it start while I was busy? Oh no, basically, as soon as I was trying to start a YouTube reaction, that's when my migraine aura started. That's when my aura hit. I was like, oh shit, I need to take care of this before I start puking. So I immediately got my Emitrol out and took it. So that's taken care of.
It's all toggleable. It is survival Minecraft.
Yes, I do have a lingering, like, a tiny teensy bit, very subtle lingering nausea, but that's actually quickly fading away.
I didn't build it in survival entirely, but the point I'm trying to make is if I'm coming all the way up here, you can see the redstone circuitry that I spent about 10 minutes making, and let's say I wanted to troubleshoot some stuff, and then that happens. Now respawn and all my stuff has splattered everywhere. Gotta pick it all up. I've accidentally died in broad daylight because creepers don't burn in the daylight. And they also don't fall from like 20 blocks up from the top of a ravine and instantly explode somehow. Actually, no, they do. And what's happened? Oh no, my redstone. It's broken. This is the essence of what Jeb is talking about. Creepers are fundamentally anti-fun. But that does not mean I don't want them in the game. In fact, if I had control over Minecraft, if I had complete creative control, do you guys have any idea what I would do?
No.
So I would totally add creepers to the game. But I know for a fact that if creepers were added today, the community would riot. Okay, so where did this debate come from?
Yeah.
Minecraft recently uploaded a video on their channel called The Biome That Broke Minecraft, within which certain talking points were considered. By the way, this video was not not really well made. It's heavily interspliced and disjointed.
That bad things happen, but they're technically the player's fault. And what we mean by that is that either the player caused it or the player had a chance to prevent it.
You may have seen this PDF floating around.
Ooh.
It was made many years ago, maybe in 2019, and it's a document.
So when it wasn't there, so was there, yeah. So I do have a brain guessing. Yay! Yes, I definitely need to be wrapped in a blanket and be snuggled. Also, you probably know that, I probably realize that I keep myself well prepared, especially when it comes to my migraines and my nosebleeds. I am especially well prepared in that regard too.
That tries to dictate how Minecraft content is introduced. We have some overarching principles here: creativity, limitless, and most of all, simple. You may have seen this page as well. There is no Steve or Alex. They are used as placeholders and should not have an active role in spin-off projects or storylines. Yeah, good job, Minecraft movie.
Good job.
But the most relevant page here is bad things happen, but it's technically the player's fault. It's saying that disaster is common and that players can literally have their house blown up to pieces by a creeper, but it can be avoided. The game should not create situations that are impossible to avoid, and when it does, they should have a reasonably small impact.
It's really important for the player to feel like they're in control of what's happening in their world.
So this is where the contradiction lies. So let's just say you finish building your masterful house on your very first day, or I don't know, day 100 or something, and you've just lit it up. In fact, you've gone to the effort of trying to spawn-proof the entire area around you. You've just placed torches everywhere. You head inside, night falls, and maybe you just want to look outside and see whether it's safe to leave the house. The point is, even the most astute players, the most careful, risk-averse, may slip up occasionally and have a creeper sneak up on you and kill you in one shot. And for a lot of players, including myself, that is part of the fun. But I don't think that's what Jeb intends here, which is why this debate exists in the first place.
It's very important that whenever you add something destructive to the game, you need to test it with the players and make sure that it finds the right level of destruction.
I'm in full netherite armor. It hasn't been enchanted yet. Still a very strong piece of gear. I'm gonna switch over to survival and see whatever happens. Might happen. Yes, that can happen. Creeper bombs are a real thing. I feel there's something that needs to be unpacked about whatever is the player's fault. Is it they were negligent, they've made a mistake, they perhaps weren't 100% careful, but even then, creepers can do so much damage. It's certainly not a small impact. I'm gonna quickly summarize the video.
That's actually
back in the
reasonable.
we would...
Yeah, notice you need to teach me your ways. You've seen what happens when I'm getting migraine, but basically, I think Emmetrol for me works best because it's liquid form, and I take a 30 milliliter dose, it comes with a, so Emmetrol comes with a 15 milliliter measuring cup. I basically take two 15 milliliter doses. That's equivalent to a 30 milliliter dose for me. For you, I probably would suggest a 15 milliliter dose. But if it's like really bad, if you think it's really bad, to take 30 milliliter dose. So what I do, I think you could also get Emmetrol on Amazon as well. Amitrol is a fast-acting anti-nausea medication. It works with from. Yeah, I love goods. I love. Hey yo, calm down. Yeah, I need pants. Yeah, I understand that, and I think what I do personally, and I think this might be a suggestion for you, especially in your case, if you have a purse or a bag of some sort that you carry around you often, try to keep some meds in there. I think in pill form it's not Neosporin. Not Neosporin? No, not Neosporin. That's a topical. But there's a pill version of an anti-nausea med. I could try to search it up. Or you could try to search it up too. As for things like my nosebleeds during winter, I just keep a stack of tissues in my car just in case. Or if I'm at work, I keep a stack of tissues in my lunchbox. I always parents know I spend money unless using a debit card, and yeah, I'd probably use a debit card. But yeah, what I do is Amitrol, or if you can find okay, so I know it's controversial, but I'm gonna use ChatGPT. Anti-nausea. Zofran. I remember Zofran. I used to take Zofran, the pill form for my anti-nausea meds. I used before I switched to Amitrol. Zofran. There you go. Zofran. There you go. But yeah. That's the pill form. You can like store like a couple of the pills in in a mini Ziploc bag thingy you can keep in your bag. Or you keep in your bag or handbag, or whichever you use. I have bad nosebleeds too, so bad at the point of the skull, so pinch your nose. Yeah, you are never supposed to tilt your head back. That's actually, you never tilt your head back. That's a one-way ticket to basically drowning in your own blood. You do not want to ever tilt it back. You're supposed to tilt your head forward and pinch your nose. Told me that it came out of my dude, a bit of blood. Oh my gosh, I understand that. I think it was one time my nosebleed was so bad that it ended up, even with my nose down, even with the head down, and pinching my nose, it actually waterfalled into my mouth, and I had to constantly near puke it out. So I understand that. I'm not sure with any. So I do need to get my nose cauterized again, because the actual because my nosebleed happened in the winter, I noticed that it's not actually the wound, whatever wound is like in my nostril is not actually healing, so I'm gonna have to get my nose cauterized. Like not like cut off, but like cauterized as in it is basically they use a chemical to burn a wound closed. So they actually use a chemical to burn a wound closed, basically. Don't pinch. I don't pinch either. It stops faster. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Pinching actually helps with it, but I personally don't pinch most of the time when I have a nosebleed, and unfortunately it lasts up to sometimes 30 minutes. I think the worst one was it lasted for about 3 hours, or the worst one. Which you're supposed to get to the hospital if it lasts more than an hour, but it clotted eventually. But yeah.
Sometimes have an idea on a Monday and then release it on a Friday. But we have become better at planning a little bit more long term.
We like to put the harder challenges later in the game, and we also like to make them opt-in.
Through that, you are able to balance your own difficulty.
Each biome has its own identity, and if the identity is being hard, it needs to be constrained to there. It shouldn't spread.
Players have a different appetite for challenge and different.
Now those are from my. Hey yo. I understand that. All right. I'm thinking, should I eat something? Chat, should I go eat something? Yes. Yeah, I should probably go eat something. I think I just have something light. Like, see, I'm not gonna. No, next time when I want boiling hot dogs, I'm gonna extend it to 10 minutes. Maybe you need to eat. I'll kick your ass if you don't. Yes, I'll go eat. I don't want I don't want my boyfriend kicking my ass if I don't eat. In here. Alright. I'm gonna have the video playing for a minute. While I go get something to eat, alright? And not a good kind of ass kicking. I understand. It's more of I'm dragging you to the dining table and you're eating food. That's the kind of ass kicking Ryan's referring to. Anywho, I'll be right back. I go to eat something, and while I go try get something to eat, I'm gonna have the video playing for a minute.
I know people who really want nothing to do with monsters. Some people want everything to do with monsters.
So we really want players to seek out their own challenges.
Now I can unpack this video a ton because there's so many points that they've made, some of which I agree with, some of which I don't. For example, Enderman griefing random blocks.
When we added Endermen, they would pick up any block. The problem was that over time, they would just destroy things that players had created.
Ominous raids happening out of nowhere. I still don't like the ominous bottle thing.
Before ominous bottles, raids were not really a great player experience in the sense that they were often triggered accidentally, which is completely against the principle of it should be the player's fault.
If they're so worried about the players having no control, well, don't kill a raid captain in the village.
Choose whether they want to have a raid or not.
All of that being said, I can see why Jeb made this statement.
Even to this day, it's one of the monsters in gaming that I'm still a little bit afraid of. If you would follow the rules that we have today, we would probably not add the creeper, because it would actually be so controversial to have a monster that would show up and just destroy what you built. The creeper is very iconic though.
So I, for one, am glad, and I think we should all appreciate that creepers have a place in the game right now, and they will never be removed because of how iconic they are. With the direction that modern Minecraft is taking, the creeper has absolutely no place in it. Notch weighed in on the debate. I've been seeing a lot of Jeb hate over him saying the creeper's only around because it's iconic, and I'd like to set something straight. This is originally one of my opinions. I tried to fix the creeper by having it only explode as the result of player inaction, as I realized random destructive events you have no control over is anti-fun. He also went on to say that the creeper, while it was a mistake, he still would have added it today, which frankly is how I would see it. It's exactly what I would do. And in such a controlled environment like Minecraft, especially today, where everything is meticulously laid out and planned, creepers have frankly become a staple that works, which is how and why it became so iconic today. So what exactly is my stance on all this? Jeb isn't wrong. Of course they wouldn't add it today. They have a 90+ page document guiding them on how things should be done in Minecraft and what things should be avoided. They have rules like hostile mobs should be unique, real life animals should be friendly. At some point, with all of these rules set in place, adding something as random and as destructive as the creeper doesn't make sense. Once you've mastered the game of Minecraft, creepers are just annoying. You know what other mob is annoying? Phantoms. And how did we react to that? However, here's my counterpoint.
I'm back.
Rules need to and should be broken. The Phantom probably would never be iconic. I'm sorry, you're burning up. I don't think we can ever flip the script around here. I don't believe Phantoms would ever be iconic like the Creeper. It doesn't have that face. It doesn't really destroy anything. And frankly, it's kind of boring. What are you doing?
Anywho. But yeah, fuck, I got some soup. All right, there we go. Okay. Come on. Come on.
USS S4 tragedy. On December 17th, 1927, the submarine USS S4 was conducting routine speed trials off Provincetown, Massachusetts. The vessel ran submerged along a measured nautical mile, testing her maneuverability. Meanwhile, the Coast Guard destroyer Paulding steamed toward the harbor at 18 knots, searching for rum runners during Prohibition. At 3:37 in the afternoon, as S4 began to surface, the officer aboard Paulding spotted a periscope wake close on his port bow. He ordered hard astern and full right rudder, but there wasn't enough time. Paulding's bow struck the submarine, tearing 2 holes in her hull. S4 sank immediately to the bottom,
Oh no.
100 feet down. 34 of the 40 men aboard survived the initial impact. 6 men remained trapped in the forward torpedo room. The next morning, rescue ships arrived, and veteran diver Thomas Eady descended to the wreck. When he tapped on the torpedo loading hatch, he received 6 slow taps in reply. The men inside were alive. Throughout that day and the next, divers battled terrible weather, struggling to attach an air hose to the submarine. A nor'easter battered the bay with high winds. Inside the torpedo room, 25-year-old Lieutenant Graham Fitch and his 5 men lay in their bunks between torpedoes, wrapped in blankets, breathing slowly to conserve oxygen. They could hear the divers working outside, but the weather only worsened. One diver's airline fouled at 8:45 that night. Eady went down again to save his friend, exhausted from his earlier dive. By December 22nd, 5 days after the collision, the tapping had stopped. All 40 men were confirmed dead. The 6 in the torpedo room had survived nearly 3 days in darkness, waiting for a rescue that never came. USS Tang tragedy. On the night of...
You know Mother Nature is cruel when we need to rescue someone, and Mother Nature said, yeah, I'm not letting you rescue them. Good that you got food now. I no need to force you. Bro, you be dragging me to the dining room, sit me on the table, make some food, and then watch feed me and watch me eat.
October 24th, 1944, Commander Richard O'Kane positioned the submarine USS Tang for her final attack in the Taiwan Strait. She had already sunk multiple Japanese vessels over the previous 2 days. Now, near Turnabout Island, Tang surfaced to finish off a damaged transport. The crew had been at battle stations for hours. Tang had fired 22 torpedoes during this patrol, and 21 had found their marks. 2 torpedoes remained. At 2:30 in the morning on October 25th, 𝙂𝙚 gave the order to fire the 23rd torpedo. It ran hot, straight, and normal toward the crippled transport at 900 yards. The crew watched it strike home. 1 torpedo left. 𝙂𝙚 ordered the final Mark 18 electric torpedo loaded and set the depth at 10 feet. At close range, the torpedo fired. For the first few seconds, it appeared to run true. Then, without warning, it broached the surface, porpoising wildly. The torpedo curved sharply to the left in a circular run, heading directly back toward Tang. 𝙂𝙚 shouted for emergency speed and threw the rudder hard over. The submarine accelerated and turned, but it wasn't enough. 20 seconds after firing, their own torpedo struck Tang in the stern near the aft torpedo room. The explosion was catastrophic. The submarine's after compartments flooded instantly. Tang went down by the stern, sinking rapidly to 180 feet.
That's
9 men had been on the bridge during the attack.
terrifying.
𝙂𝙚 and 8 others were thrown into the water. Below, some crew members attempted to escape using Momsen lungs. The freezing water claimed most of them. Of the 87 men aboard Tang that night, only 9 survived. Japanese escorts picked them up the next morning. Tang's own torpedo had become her executioner. Sergei Preminin, K219. On October 3rd, 1986, the Soviet ballistic missile submarine K219 was on routine patrol 680 miles northeast of Bermuda. The 15-year-old vessel carried 16 nuclear-tipped missiles and a crew of 119. Around 5 o'clock in the afternoon, a SEAL...
Exactly right. Well, on that note, I will also make sure that you eat well as well, even if it's just snacks.
Missile tube 6 failed, allowing seawater to leak into the tube. The water reacted with residual missile fuel. At 5:14, the missile exploded. 3 sailors were killed instantly. Toxic fumes filled the compartments. Captain Igor Bertanov ordered the submarine to surface and scrammed the reactor, but a new problem emerged. The temperature gauges on the twin nuclear reactors climbed to dangerous levels. Without functioning reactors and with control systems damaged, a nuclear meltdown became a real possibility. The automatic reactor shutdown system had been destroyed. Someone would have to enter the reactor compartment manually to lower the control rods. Lieutenant Nikolai Belikov volunteered. 20-year-old seaman Sergei Preminin went with him. Wearing gas masks and protective suits, they entered the reactor compartment where temperatures exceeded 70 degrees Celsius.
Jesus Christ.
Belikov managed to lower 3 of the 4 control rod assemblies before collapsing from heat exhaustion. Preminin dragged him out. The 4th rod assembly remained active. Preminin, despite his exhaustion, volunteered to go back in alone. Using the last oxygen canisters, he entered the reactor room and manually cranked down the final rod assembly. He succeeded, preventing a meltdown, but when Preminin tried to leave, the hatch wouldn't open. A pressure differential had built up between the reactor chamber and the corridor outside. His colleagues tried desperately to force the hatch from their side, but it wouldn't budge. Preminin's oxygen ran out. The young sailor died in the reactor compartment he had just saved. K219 sank 3 days later. K278 𝘂𝙗𝙣𝙖𝙀. On April 7, 1989,
Hopefully it isn't an ID.
K278 𝘂𝙗𝙗𝙀.
Here's the thing with Amazon. Amazon, they don't ID anyone. They don't ID anyone. It's only if you get in person that they ID you. But since you use a debit card, and there's a debit card, because you're using some sort of payment method, they assume you're 18. They assume that you're adult, or have like a parental approval to get it. Okay, I'm starting to think having something to eat while was still recovering from like a nausea was actually a terrible idea. I'm starting to think that was a terrible idea. Oh, fuck me. Fuck me. It just... Yeah.
𝘂𝙗𝙣𝙖𝙀 cruised at 1,100 feet depth in the Norwegian Sea, about 112 miles southwest of Bear Island. The vessel was on her first operational patrol. 𝘂𝙗𝙗𝙖𝙀 was unlike any other submarine in the world. Her titanium hull had allowed her to dive to 3,350 feet, a world record for military submarines. At 10:55 in the morning, power fluctuations rippled through the boat. Minutes later, fire broke out in compartment
Okay,
7,
that's actually...
a high-pressure airline.
I had to turn on night light. Really? Night light strength 64. Okay, that's actually even better.
Had ruptured, spraying oil onto a hot turbine. Fanned by 8,000 pounds per square inch of compressed air, the fire spread rapidly. Smoke poured through cable penetrations into adjoining compartments. The reactor scrammed automatically, and the submarine lost propulsion. Captain 𝙂𝙚𝙣𝙚 ordered an emergency blow. 11 minutes after the fire started, 𝙂𝙚𝙣𝙧𝙖𝙩𝙀 surfaced. Most of the crew evacuated to the deck, but the captain and 5 officers remained inside, attempting to save their submarine. Compressed air continued feeding the flames. At 4:30 in the afternoon, more than...
They say I need ID. All that. That's good. I told you, Amazon does not ID people. Wait, Amazon does not ID people. You can buy alcohol on Amazon. I really hope they do. Oh no. Oh no. Anyway, I don't really like alcohol, so. I don't like any. I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't vape. I don't like that. I won't buy alcohol, just don't give me any. Okay, I won't give you any more ideas. Please don't buy alcohol, though. Don't.
"5 hours after surfacing, 𝙂𝙚𝙣𝙧𝙖𝙀𝙀 began to sink. Vanden ordered the crew on deck to abandon ship. He and 4 officers climbed into a special escape pod built into the sail. In the chaos, they lost track of their 6th companion. The 5 men sealed the pod and activated it. The sphere shot to the surface. When it arrived, a flaw in the mechanism caused the hatch to explosively decompress. 2 men died instantly. Captain Vanden and another officer were knocked unconscious. Only 1 man swam free. On the surface, 50 crew members floated in the frigid water. Soviet rescue efforts were slow. A civilian fishing vessel arrived an hour and 20 minutes later. By then, hypothermia had claimed 34 more lives. In total, 42 of the 69 crew members perished. As 12, 𝙂𝙀𝙧𝙀𝙀 tragedy. On the evening of July 1st, 2019, the Russian nuclear-powered submarine AS-12 𝙂𝙀𝙧𝙀𝙀 was conducting deep-sea operations in Russian territorial waters in the Barents Sea. The vessel's pressure hull was constructed from 7 spherical titanium compartments that gave her the ability to dive to 20,000 feet. The crew that day included some of the most experienced submariners in the Russian Navy. 7 were captains of first rank, and 2 had been awarded Hero of the Russian Federation medals. Commander Denis Delansky was in charge. Around 8:30 in the evening Moscow time, while operating at approximately 1,000 feet depth, an electrical short circuit occurred in 𝙂𝙀𝙧𝙀𝙀's battery compartment. The submarine had recently been equipped with new lithium-ion batteries. The technology was still relatively untested in submarine applications. The short circuit sparked a fire. Lithium-ion batteries, once ignited, burn with extreme intensity and produce toxic fumes. The crew fought desperately to contain the blaze, but the fire spread rapidly. Smoke filled the compartments. The crew donned portable breathing apparatus and continued fighting for over 40 minutes. As their oxygen supplies dwindled, they requested permission to evacuate. 𝙂𝙀𝙧𝙀𝙀 was docked with her mother submarine. A 4-man rescue team from the mothership entered 𝙂𝙀𝙧𝙀𝙀 to assist. They managed to save 1 civilian technical specialist, but the situation deteriorated. The battery compartment exploded. The blast and toxic smoke overwhelmed the remaining crew and the rescue team. At 9:30, fishermen nearby reported seeing a submarine surface rapidly. 𝙂𝙀𝙧𝙀𝙀 was towed to Severomorsk Naval Base. 5 crew members survived with smoke inhalation and concussions. 14 men, including the entire rescue team, were found dead inside the submarine. All 14 were buried with honors in St. Petersburg. OceanGate Titan tragedy. On the morning of June 18,
I knew this was coming.
2023, the submersible
Thank you for
Titan began its
promising. Thank you.
descent for the Titanic wreck site. 12,500 feet below the North Atlantic. The vessel carried 5 passengers: Stockton Rush, the CEO of OceanGate who piloted the craft, French Titanic expert Paul-Henri Nargeolet, British businessman Hamish Harding, and Pakistani businessman Shahzada Dawood and his 19-year-old son, Sulaiman. The Titan launched from the support ship Polar Prince at 8 o'clock in the morning. Unlike traditional submersibles with steel or titanium hulls, Titan's pressure vessel was constructed primarily from carbon fiber. Rush piloted the submersible using a modified Logitech video game controller. Multiple engineers and industry experts had raised concerns about the experimental hull design and lack of proper certification. Rush had dismissed these warnings. Communication between Titan and Polar Prince occurred via text message. The descent proceeded normally at first. About 30 minutes in, communications were lost, but this had happened before. Communications resumed nearly an hour into the dive. At 1 hour and 33 minutes into the descent, at approximately 9:45, Titan sent its last communication. The message indicated they had dropped 2 descent weights, a routine adjustment. 6 seconds later, an automatic ping was sent, then nothing. Polar Prince waited. The scheduled resurfacing time came and went. At 5:40 that evening, when Titan failed to return, the U.S. Coast Guard was notified. A massive international search operation began. The world watched for 4 days as rescue teams raced against Titan's 96-hour oxygen supply. On June 22nd, a remotely operated vehicle discovered a debris field 1,600 feet from the Titanic's bow. Pieces of Titan's hull were scattered across the seafloor. Analysis of acoustic data revealed that at the moment communications ceased, sensors had detected a brief, violent sound. The carbon fiber hull had failed catastrophically. The implosion occurred in milliseconds. All 5 occupants died instantly. If you'd like to see more stories like this, make sure to subscribe and feel free to drop suggestions for the next video.
Oh, Christ. Feel bad for everyone. Or worse volcano.
𝙂𝙚 Sanchez, Armero tragedy. On November 13, 1985, 13-year-old 𝙂𝙚 Sanchez was at home in Armero, Colombia, when Nevado del Ruiz volcano
What the fuck? Baby, can
erupted
you?
30 miles away, triggering a lahar that would destroy her town. The volcanic eruption.
Can you fight biology for me? What happened? What happened, Rye? Oh fuck, my brain. Yeah, I think eating right after recovering from nausea was actually a bad idea. Oh, now I remember why I don't eat when I'm recovering from nausea. I wrote this. My tummy hurts. I want to give you hugs. But I'll just weaponize Steam Library. Fuck. Oh, my head. Oh, fuck. So, biology trying to also the fact, not in the fun way either.
In 2010, a
Yeah.
municipality in Tennessee started work on an infrastructure.
It's more biology and chemistry. Fuck, I may need to. I'm gonna continue watching, but I may need to end stream early.
Plan that was going to be a little bit sneaky. They had received a federal grant from the Department of Energy to construct a digitally integrated electrical grid which would distribute energy to 170,000 customers in its district. The
Huh?
upgrade replaced the aging energy infrastructure with automated switches and real-time monitoring to give the utility provider more control over energy distribution while also reducing downtime from outages. According to the town's own energy board, the EPB, these modern upgrades would save $40 million a year in lost revenue from power outages, while also saving $3 million a year in maintenance costs on outdated tools. Now, local energy improvements are cool and all, but that's not what makes this story interesting. To connect all these switches and smart meters to homes, businesses, and their own control center, the town needed to lay down thousands of miles of network cables anyway. So they figured that surely there'd be no harm in extending those cables an extra few feet and using the new network to also carry internet traffic for all its energy customers as well. The new network was a massive improvement, to put it lightly. After the rollout was complete, the citizens of Chattanooga municipality were getting internet speeds 200 times faster than the national average. Prices were also more competitive and coverage more consistent. In the years that followed, this town bucked the trend of mid-size Appalachian communities dying out and actually started growing its local economy. Instead of moving out to big cities, young people were actually moving in, attracted by a growing ecosystem of online businesses and predictable online work. Today, it proudly calls itself the Gig City, as the few $1 million a year in savings from the electrical grid have paled in comparison to the billions of dollars generated in the economy, all thanks to having fast, reliable, cost-effective internet. Other telecom companies saw this economic potential and the billions of dollars that could be generated from these comparatively modest investments, and unequivocally committed to never letting it happen again. Major internet service providers have lobbied relentlessly to ensure that what happened here couldn't be repeated anywhere else across America. The industry has since collectively spent over $1 billion to influence laws designed to work against these public networks. Representative groups funded by these same companies have also
This is why I hate corpos.
Routinely sued city governments for even considering offering something similar to their people. If all that wasn't enough, they also spent a lot of money airing some of the most boomer-pilled ads you've ever seen.
You can't expect a policeman to unclog your drain. You shouldn't ask a teacher to change your oil. And you wouldn't want a fireman to clean your teeth. So why would we let politicians take over our internet service? That's just not what they do. Experience proves government-run networks mean waste, corruption, and failure.
Their objective was
That's
pretty
most
clear:
boomer pilled.
limit competition so they could charge.
Read this if you're a son. Guess what? Thank you. I'll try. Oh, this is what. Fuck. Nausea also makes you extremely tired.
Much higher prices for a worse service. And it absolutely worked. A study by the International Telecommunications Union found that Americans were paying 3.2% of their net income in broadband bills, a number largely pushed up by consumers in the USA specifically. Here in the People's Republic of Europe, by comparison, we pay just 1.1%. However, this is more than just another story about corporate lobbying ruining everything. I know that alone is not going to shock any of you anymore. Instead, what you should probably know about is exactly how this industry has been so effective at shaping the law in a way that's clearly against the best interests of the people. Oh, and also the ways that other ISPs have watched America and are now slowly starting to pull the same tricks in other countries as well. Okay, so most industries where political lobbying is highly effective have a few things in common. The first, and
I think in the EU, you're legally not allowed to lobby the government, or you're just gonna catch more fines anyway.
Absolute most.
I wish I could snuggle with me. Oh, thank you. Fuck. Also, I think I realized something. I think I am some way starting to be lactose intolerant, because I think it's for about no, I can handle milk just fine, but anything like cheese related nowadays, I notice that every time I try to eat something that's cheese related, except for pizza, pizza's fine, but like like cheese balls. No, the cheese I had was it's called mozzarella cheese balls in the water. I think I need to throw it out because one, it's actually fucked with my stomach. Some people would be shocked most. So is that why I've always gotten like sick often? Eating anything cheese related too much actually gets me sick? I have to adjust my diet again. Oh, my eyes. I really hope that's not the case. I know we have issues with MSGs. Us Asians have big issues with MSGs, but that's really the case. 80. There we go. Oh, that's better.
The most important variable is complexity. Think of all of the industries that have most successfully shaped laws in their favor. Pharmaceutical.
Okay, so my great grandmother is Chinese. My grandmother is Chinese Filipino. I'm not sure about my grandfather. I'm not sure his heritage, but I think it's pure Filipino as well. So it still makes my mom Chinese Filipino. Yep, oh god. I actually can't have anything cheese related. I need to talk to my physician about this. I actually need to talk to my physician about this and see what's going on. Also, probably should get a gastroenterologist as well, just in case. Hmm.
Healthcare, banking, and of course technology are all the domains of highly educated career professionals. So even if lawmakers really were acting in the best interest of their constituents, they often depend on these industries to explain what it is they actually do. But follow along for the next 2 minutes and I promise you'll understand more about how the internet works than 99% of the politicians passing laws about this stuff. When you sent a naughty picture to your friend via MSN Messenger, or whatever it is you kids are using these days, the connection between you and them is not nearly as direct as you might think. When you upload that image, what you're actually doing is sending data packets to the server hosting the chat. Those packets will go out through your router, through a last mile connection to your home, to a headend or network hub which is either owned or operated by your telecommunications company, or they'll lease out capacity from a third-party provider. This central aggregation center will then send those data packets through internet exchange points where traffic is mixed together between different providers before it's directed to a Microsoft server which will save these data packets locally. Since Microsoft and MSN Chat pride themselves on speedy communications even with larger files, the server will also send those packets out to be saved at various other servers around the world to form something called a content delivery network. The reason why you can watch this very video and skip seamlessly through that ad a minute ago is because YouTube makes copies that it then sends out to thousands of data centers that it's strategically positioned around the world to make sure you can always connect to a server with low latency where you live. As something of a balancing act to save on storage, extremely popular videos across the site will be stored on almost every data center around the world, where smaller, more market-specific content might only get hosted in a few dozen. For security and competition reasons, Google doesn't actually publicly share how it handles this data behind the scenes. In the case of your photo though, the server will send a copy of those packets back out through the public exchange points and across the ocean using an undersea cable.
Oh god. Yeah, I'm not surprised.
A quick but interesting little detail is that Microsoft actually uses its own cable, MAREA, which spans from Bilbao in Spain.
I want more cheesy pasta, but I'm thinking...
Here's a good girl.
Thanks. I realized, I think one time as a kid, I also got sick from eating too much lasagna as well. And also Cheez-Its. Whatever they change the ingredients, it makes me sick every time eating Cheez-Its as well. Cheetos I can't have anymore because they changed something in the ingredients which is actually making me sick. Oh, fuck. Yeah. Yeah, this happens whenever I get nauseous. The cognitive functions actually take a drastic dip. And I'm actively fighting my brain because every time I get like nauseous, I tried sleeping it off. So my brain is used to that. So yeah.
To Virginia Beach in the US. It laid this particular undersea cable in partnership with Meta to handle their immense bandwidth requirements, since on any given day they're sending petabytes of data back and forth between Europe and North America. But anyway, at either end of the ocean, this cable connects to more exchange points which will eventually direct those data packets to another Microsoft server in North America where the copy will be saved. Then, when your friend reads the chat, their computer will connect through their ISP's network, through their own head end, through the exchange points to the local Microsoft server to request the image it will then send to them back down through the same pipe. Now that...
Remember chat, this all happens in microseconds. Yes. I don't think I'll be able to stream for more hours now. Just to help me relax. No, in fact, fuck. Yeah, because I decided to eat some cheese balls, I ended up getting sick from it. I didn't know what I was actually expecting. Oh yeah, fuck me. Yeah. Also, I've been reminded of why I don't eat when I get sick is because it actually kind of just messes with my brain. It's strange. Is it worth ending stream chilling? I could just chill and stream. As long as I'm not doing anything too much. Hey. Yeah, no, I'm contemplating. I'm thinking I should end stream. I think it's smart to end stream. Because my brain... I should have not eaten while I'm recovering from nausea. Because... I think that alone... reduced my cognitive functions even more. Yeah, I'm thinking my body's yelling at me to get some rest. So, that being said, I could just be ending off stream here. Fuck me. Yeah. Also, Rye, if I ever get nauseous, do not let me eat. Let me rest. Let me take a good long rest. And I'll eat when I'm ready. Because I reminded myself why I don't eat while I'm nauseous. Because it actually makes me even more nauseous. Then we said, I'm just gonna after the stream here. Yep, thank you. I said annotation here because my body is not up to it. My body's not up to it now. And like we said, bye bye matinee.